Hey guys, this is Gospel EXE, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star Online, Episode 1 and 2 Plus. So let's go to our offline mode here, and we're doing something a little different today. We could have selected Episode 2 from the beginning, but let's select Episode 2 right now, and we have a new menu here. We can select our difficulty. So, because we completed Episode 1 on normal mode, we actually have access to hard mode in general. So, if I were to beat hard mode in episode 2, then I would actually have very hard unlocked for both of the episodes. So it doesn't matter what episode you complete the game on, just as long as you complete that difficulty. So I tried hard mode last time, but that was a little difficult actually. So I know a few of you recommended that, and I know this will be too easy, but the difficulty will gradually increase as the time goes, so just bear with me. Okay, so let's see what's new around here. Hunter Flay, thank you for coming. I am Natasha Millerose, General Chief of Pioneer 2 Research Facilities. This is your first time in the lab, right? Yes, it is. This is the center of all Pioneer 2 Research Facilities. We simply call it the lab. The incident on Regal, the mysterious underground ruins, and ferocious life forms. I'm sure you, as a hunter, have experienced them all. Well, yes, we have. We experienced Dark Falls. Here we conduct research based on data collected by hunters. Then we report our findings to the administration. What we would like to discuss with you today is not an direct... I never noticed that before. Wow. Is not an direct order from the administration. You can think of it as a mission requested from the labs to all available hunters. I will explain... Great, I'm turning Japanese now. I will explain briefly. We discovered a new point on Regal's surface from our own research. It all started with a communication we recently received from a man. This man was a high-rank official from Pioneer 1. But here's something that really bothers me. Based on the log we received while we were traveling, this man had passed away a few years ago on the surface of Regal, so we want to find out what happened to him. But this mission involves a high amount of risk, and this mission must remain a secret. Confidentiality! In order for us to measure your ability as a hunter, you will have to go through a series of exams. I need to assist you with further details about the hunter's exam. I look forward to seeing your great results. Alright, so let's talk to our associate here. I will explain further about the hunter's exam. The exam will take place in a virtual reality system in the lab. There are 2 VR fields for the hunter's exam. Temple and spaceship. Oh, they have spaceships too? Well, yeah, I guess so. This is the future, so I'm not gonna ask. These 2 VR fields are divided up into 3 areas. We have Alpha, Beta, and Final area. Once you finish Alpha, Beta, and Final, you will have cleared the temple. Then you will return to the lab and we will reset the field. You may come back to the lab before completing the field if you want, but we recommend that you complete the exam as quickly as possible. So don't waste too much time. To get to the VR field, go down the slope, turn left, and you will see a blue gate in the back. Go through the gate and you'll see a teleporter. Good luck! So yeah, here's supposed to be another NPC, but we'll discover that pretty soon. Now, I wish I named the fields like Alpha, Beta, and maybe Gamma, Omega. I think Omega would have been more suitable, now that I think about it. Let's go over here. We just have, random NPC here. Lab seems hectic. That's taking advantage of the military's weakness. They'll be sorry! And let's talk to this guy here. Are you surprised to see a guild counter in a place like this? Oh, actually, well, I've never been here, so what can I expect? The administration... More guild counters are going to be built. There's always work for hunters. Well, yeah, because just one guild counter would be a little hectic. Oh, just like that guy said over there, see? Anyways, let's talk to this over here, see what quests we have. So we have Seat of the Heart, and we can go down the quest here, and I'll show you 2 more. We have the East and West Towers. Now, I think if you have PSO Plus, if I'm saying this correctly, you can actually have access to these fields. I just realized that down and load were two separate words. That's kind of weird. But anyways, if you have PSO Plus, you can play these offline. The reason why they are in the download quest over here is because I actually managed to download these online when Sega had their official servers a long time ago. So we'll go back to those quests later because they involve high-leveled areas actually. So let's go over here. We have the medical area, which is really convenient because it's right next to the shops here. Look at that. And right down here, I'll show you this real quick before we do anything. Right down here is where your telepacks will appear. So it's this much smaller structure, but really simplified as well, which I like. I like that. So we have our weapon shop, the tool shop, and the armor shop. And right behind us we have the techer and the storage room here, the check room. Yeah, I guess that's called check room. From what I can read up there. And yeah, surprisingly I can read the PSO font here. So I'm just going to take a moment to install all my stuff over here and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So what I did here, I just sold all my stuff that I didn't need, which was pretty much everything. And I got some new techniques from my storage there. So let's use those. Apparently I've had these for a while, but I didn't know. And I also bought Rested Level 4 and Ryuker. So, in case I haven't explained before, Ryuker is basically the telepipe. But since we don't have the MST just yet, I won't go into that. But I think I mentioned in my previous episodes, I will do some mag abusing, I'll do some farming offline, and I'll explain right over here. Well, I'll do some mag farming off screen and boost up the mind just to learn some techniques. That's a little method I like to use sometimes. So let's talk to this projector thingy here. VR test field transmission from Temple Area Alpha. Accessing. Hello, can you hear me? How do you do? Something. Welcome to the VR field. I'm your support operator, Ellie Person. Wait a minute. Didn't we see you in a mission in episode 1? Oh, hello. Nice to meet you too. Again. What's in front of you are the latest portable communication terminal. I call them Cal. Cal? What do you think? Cool, huh? Yeah. The design? Nice lines? Eh? Sexy? I think you're sexy. You can access the terminals from around you. I'm sorry. You can access the terminals you find around the VR field. You get support from us there and receive field information. When you see a terminal, go ahead and access it. But during battle, you probably won't be able to access them. You should probably be able to access one if it has a green light lit. So, yeah, I know. Oh yeah, and this hunter's exam will test your ability as a hunter. No, really? I didn't know that. Don't stress too much though, it's just practice training. Keep in mind that in VR space, everything works the same as reality. Well, I didn't know virtual reality worked that way. So don't slack. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. I said I'm sorry. I'll be more careful in the future. What do they think they are? Oh, they told me not to open my mouth unless it was necessary. That's the life of a rookie. Anyway, be careful. It's not going, you know. Good luck. Okay, so that was fairly interesting. So watch out for these traps here. We saw these in the cave, only they're more painful. And yeah. So we already have some enemy spawns here, but this is different. What enemies will we see here? Oh, we got Dominions. Oh, no wonder why I chose the ruins or chose episode 2 so late, because there are Dominions here. Oh, well, traps don't hurt. But no, don't worry. Because we can just one-shot them like that, and yeah, Dominions are really weaker. So you can see that there may be the same enemies from episode 1, but the stats are scaled differently there. So according to what's appropriate for the area. But also, as you mentioned, or as you noticed, that there's more than one nature or attribute for the enemies here. So that's what's unique about episode 2. We'll be seeing a mix and variety of enemies. so, whoops. And we got some traps here. We got the Foy trap, our infamous Foy trap. We got the grass set. Yeah, I know this is a little too easy. I know. You might be bored of this, but hey, as I said, it'll gradually increase the hype. Alright, let's go over here. So yeah, there are a few enemies here. We have, obviously, the Dominion family here. We have Poison Lilies, Grass Assassin, Rag Rappies, and hey, no, that's not it. We'll be encountering something, so... Yeah, I kind of did an 8 loop there because you have to hit both switches on certain sides for at least this variation. The other one, which I did last time, it's just kind of a linear route. There are a few branches off, and let's just kill that. And the reason why I did episode 2 on normal mode is so that I won't get too much experience, and so that I'll be experiencing what a normal after experiencing hard mode for the first time. It's not bother. It's just probably junk. Okay, yeah, so basic enemies here. Not to mention my last recording of this was a little disruptive this morning. I actually got a package I enjoyed this morning, which happens to be a part of my cosplay, which I'm doing for Anime Boston 2011. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oops. So, the cosplay I'm doing, actually, is Snow from Final Fantasy 13. Look, I found him to be pretty badass. The reason why I am cosplaying, well, it's kind of a silly story, but my friend Jessica, she put in Snow with a heart next to it as a status message on Facebook. But what came out to be is that someone said, "No, your name isn't Sarah," or something like that. Oops, I forgot to hit the switch. But anyways, yeah, so I jumped, or someone jumped in, one of my other friends, Jackie, she jumped in and said something about this Snow, the Final Fantasy character. So, me and my friend Jackie, we went about talking about the cosplay, and I'm like, you know what? I really want to cosplay as this character right now, because they're a Final Fantasy 13 right next to one of the antagonists, which I'm not going to say, I'm not sure. I don't want to spoil you guys. But aside from that, Snow is probably one of the most badass characters in the game. I mean, I just like his attitude, and even though I don't have the natural hair color for it, I actually got a wig. That's not what it came in, though, unfortunately, because I ordered that first, but what came out to be were the boots that I ordered just a few weeks ago. But I do have a feeling that the wig is here as well, because when I got the package, I didn't expect it, and I'm comparing the track numbers for these orders, and hey, what do you know, the wig is different, so I guess I'll go pick that up pretty soon. Okay, and let's go over here. We got Barta. What did you do? Okay, so last thing I want to do for today, I just want to go over here and hit the switch. We activate both doors. But what way should we go? Alright. And yeah, we've run out of time, so I'll continue this episode tomorrow. See you guys later.